Hey, you guys, it's Double Moms, and in today's episode, we're going to take a look at Microcloud Hologram Inc., ticker symbol HOLO, a Chinese microfloat stock play, and a new stock that can run with the right volume, which we'll talk about towards the end of this video, so stay tuned. But before we begin, if you haven't already subscribed, guys, hit that subscribe button. Set notifications on so you don't miss any episodes, and like and share. Also, let me begin by saying, folks, we are not financial or stock advisors, and we are not giving stock or financial advice. This episode is for entertainment purposes only. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, always do your own due diligence. If you want access to our private Discord so you can get our pre-market picks early, the link is in the description. And we pick a lot of bangers a lot of times. We called out HOLO, the stock we're featuring in this video, pre-market today, February 7th, 2024, and it ran up. Are you ready? 3,277% in after hours. And we called out HKIT earlier today, February 7th, before it ran up 439%. We also called out MRDB pre-market today on February 7th, which ran up 175%. We also called out SMX pre-market today on February 7th before it ran up 160%. And we called out WIMI today on February 7th before it ran up 147%. And finally, we called out GLT pre-market today on February the 7th, and it ran up 132%. We are just made different. Just made different. This is what we do. And the early bird gets the cash. By the way, we've also included a link to our membership website program, which also includes all of our incredible stock picks and over 380 episodes of material on how we find and trade stocks, how we read candlestick patterns, how we read key levels, how we use those critical indicators, and much, much more. Of course, there are no guarantees that you'll succeed in trading stocks if you join our membership site or not, but we share with you how we trade and what's been working for us. So let's get right into it with Microcloud Hologram Inc., ticker symbol HOLO, which is based in Shenzhen, China. It is a publicly traded NASDAQ electronic components company with a $91.46 million market cap and 101 employees. Microcloud Hologram Inc. engages in the research and development and application of holographic technology. The company provides its holographic technology services to its customers worldwide and has a proprietary holographic digital twin technology resource library. Its holographic digital twin technology resource library captures shapes and objects in 3D holographic form. In addition to that, it distributes holographic hardware. The company was founded in China in 2018. Now let's look at HOLO's most recent news. As it turns out, folks, this company was the result of a de-SPACing, which involved the merger of Golden Path Merger Sub, a subsidiary of Golden Path Acquisition Corporation, with MC Hologram Inc. back in September of 2022. Now, the corporation's name was changed to Microcloud Hologram Inc. as part of that transaction, and it began trading under the ticker HOLO beginning on or about September 19th of 2022. A 1-for-10 reverse stock split was enacted on Friday, February 2nd, 2024, to lift the stock price above the key dollar mark in order to meet the minimum price per share requirement for maintaining the stock's listing on NASDAQ. The split, which has no effect on the company's other fundamentals, multiplies the stock price by 10 by reducing the number of shares outstanding. Also, the float on this stock is just 950,000 shares. It is a micro float stock. The company also announced today that it planned to join the Communications Industry Association, which is a cross-sectoral, cross-regional, and cross-ownership national industry organization and nonprofit social economic group. Its goal is to promote technological innovation, technological export, and industry development in the communications industry. And it also contributes to the economic development of the communication field in general. As we mentioned, guys, the price on HOLO's stock was pushed upward today 3,277%, and went from approximately $2 to a high of $51 a share in after hours today. And this news could potentially keep the price moving upward tomorrow if more volume or news catalyst comes in. Interesting to note, guys, that at one point back in September of 2023, this stock reached a price of $113 a share. On the recording of this video, Wednesday, February 7, 2024, the stock is now trading at $18. The fact that this company is a Chinese de-SPAC, a microfloat stock, and that there was a recent reverse stock split to meet NASDAQ's listing requirements can continue to move the price action upward for HOLO. The rapid high price movement today is similar to that of another stock we called a while back, HKD, which ran up over a period of time to a price of $2,500 a share. Now, let me be clear, guys. We're not saying that HOLO will do the same, but a continuation in price increase wouldn't be unheard of either. We will be keeping an eye on it. And now here's another short bit of bonus info regarding another stock we called this morning that went up 97% in after hours today, February 7, 2024. That stock is BETS, which is Bit Brother Limited, involved in blockchain technology and digital asset mining. This stock has similarities to HOLO in that it is a Chinese microfloat stock, keep saying that, Chinese microfloat stock with only 205,000 shares. Also on January 8th, 2024, guess what? BitBrother announced that a 1-for-1,000 reverse split of its Class A ordinary shares and Class B ordinary shares was approved by the company's board of directors, which would take effect that same month, January, which sounds very familiar to similar actually, to our HOLO. Since Chinese stocks are always the flavor of the day, we will also be keeping an eye on BETS. As we said earlier, guys, and if you want access to our private Discord so you can get our pre-market picks early, the link is in that description. We pick a lot of bangers a lot of times. We are just made different. This is what we do, guys, and the early bird, well, gets the cash. By the way, we've also included a link to that membership website program of ours, which also includes all of our incredible stock picks and over 380 episodes of material on how we find and trade stocks, how we determine our entry and our exit points on our trades, how we read our candlestick patterns, how we read key levels, how we use critical indicators, and much, much more. Of course, there is no guarantee that you'll succeed in trading stocks if you join a membership site or not, but we share with you how we trade and what works for us. In conclusion, MicroCloud Hologram Inc., HOLO, is a publicly traded NASDAQ company that is in the technology sector, which is a Chinese D-SPAC, a microfloat stock, and that has had a recent reverse stock split to meet NASDAQ's listing requirements. HOLO is a company we will be watching. With the right increase in volume, we believe it could be conducive for momentum parabolic day trading. Now, will HOLO run parabolic? It will need continued volume, but who knows for sure? Of course, we would need to see continued volume before we would actually day trade this stock. This is not advice. We are not pros, folks. It is just my opinion. And I will have HOLO on my watch list. This is Double Moms. I will see all of you again on the flip side.